How's it going? You got that today, and you got Robbo today, all right? You got Robbo there, all right?
Yeah, and a lot of noise from bloody things hitting the walls of the shed.
Yeah, and the drawers of the filing cabinet aren't quiet either. So I'm when I can this live later, I'm gonna do a straight YouTube live, but I'm just gonna do garden cam. I've got another camera that I'm gonna have sitting outside on the shed looking down at the garden. So hopefully you can see some birds too, instead of just hear them.
You wanna get one of Dark's relaxation videos and put that on playing in the background.
That's pretty much what I was aiming for, but doing a live one instead of a pre-recorded looped picture.
Yeah. You know that Dark had COVID?
Did he?
Yeah.
No, I don't see him anymore.
No, he popped into a chat the other day and said that he's been laid up with COVID. Starting to get out over it now, but
Yep. That's no good.
no.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh,
I'm still going to be in the backyard. How you going, Effie? I'm still going to be in the backyard. I'm just getting bricks to put in the filing cabinet.
G'day, Effie. How are you? That's good, Effie. Glad that you're feeling great. How's your mum?
What did you say then, Robbo?
No, I was just asking Effie how her mother was.
Oh, that's Joy that you're thinking of.
Yeah, sorry. Just ordinary cigarettes, Effie. Which I shouldn't be, but I am.
That's it. I'm gobbing. What can I say, Effie? You're in the right channel, apparently.
Yeah, sorry, Effie. I'll mix you up with Joy.
My mother used a carpet deodorizer when she had this rug.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I open up the shed, that's all I can smell.
Yeah. Funny how some smells linger around for bloody ages. Ah, that's no good, Effie.
What's going on?
I've still got 3 brothers alive. Well, I'm the eldest one. My mother is still alive. Oh yeah, my mum's a dear old soul. 92 years old. Still mobile, still living in the same house. Drives around.
She's a robot, Effie. Cyborg.
As you know, Jay, listening to you sounds like a tank manufacturing place where I used to work. Jesus. A water tank manufacturer, not a army tank manufacturer.
Take that. Almost like it was made for it. Oh, terrible idea is this is, I don't know.
So, what's that?
I said it's a terrible idea. This is, I'll tell you.
What?
Filing cabinet with the grinder undone.
I can't understand why that's so unbalanced, you know.
I'm gonna. I got some L brackets. I'm gonna put some L brackets around the sides,
Oh, yeah.
from the top down to the sides.
Yep.
And then I can put some flat plates across the bottom, across where the edges meet the bottom down there. It shouldn't be too hard. Oh, it's nice and warm here today, I tell you. Bloody shorts weather.
It ain't warm here, that's for sure.
Got 25 in the other shed.
No, nothing like that here. Probably about half that.
We had 24 or something yesterday. I think it's going to go back to being shitty. Welcome to winter leaving weather again tomorrow, but
Yeah.
still, it's nice to get a taste of it every now and then. I planted 3 more rosemaries down there.
Oh, yeah.
So, that plane sound like it's on my roof or what?
No, that's not too bad, actually, that one.
Maybe it's the different echo tone coming from the gable shed instead of the... I don't know. It kind of, this lathe's been so low for so long. It feels weird having it at the right height now.
So what was that?
Oh, this lathe, it's been so low for so long.
Yeah.
It feels weird to have it at the right height.
Yeah. Well, it makes a difference to your back, that's for sure.
Yeah, bloody oath. How you going, Bob?
Good. How about you?
Good, thank you.
Robo,
Good.
what's the
G'day,
doctor
Bob.
say about you?
Well, my cholesterol's good, blood pressure's good. What else did they test? Everything else was good, but my lungs are stuffed, so... And that's to be expected.
Yeah. And the bad part is you paid for it in with hard currency.
Yeah. Oh, well. As I said to my wife the other day, I've lived life on my terms my whole life, so...
Well, you'll be around a long while.
I don't know.
You're becoming an internet star.
I don't know.
And I
get
bet
much
that
of
is not something you ever dreamed would happen.
No.
Jay, I could understand that. He got up and got on it, and he is an internet star now. He's got a
You're
following.
funny.
But you do have a following.
Yeah, I don't know about that so much sometimes. Not Jay, I mean me.
Oh, well, your whole new style of distance teaching, like you did with Jay, and now the programs that you offer for us on Saturday mornings, it's fantastic. more and more people are following it. I know a lot of our club members are, and then going home and practicing it.
Well, that's the most important bit if they practice it.
Because it's a style of turning that nobody's teaching and hasn't in years.
Hello. Who was that in there background? Amber or one of your mob, John? Bob?
Not me.
I don't know. You must be hearing things.
Nah.
Yeah, the kids are on their computers, and one of them's gone to bed already. Just doesn't like the idea of got to get up. If he wants a ride, he's got to leave with his father to go to work, and they
Right.
drop him off, a quarter mile from the school. Otherwise, it's a mile and 3/10. 2 miles, 2 3/10 miles to walk to school.
Well, I used to walk that every day.
Yeah, I did too.
It was exactly 2 miles from our front door to school. Well, that's if we went through the shortcuts. But then they slowly built houses on all our shortcuts, so we had to walk the one long way round, and it became 2.5 miles.
Yeah. Well, they're in the midst of sidewalk and street repairs, so they've got sidewalks closed off while they're taking all the concrete up and cleaning it up and fixing the easements and putting it all back down again.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't been done since the 40s, and it's been proven the fact that the city is liable, and they've had some pretty good suits where the sidewalk was not fit to ride a bike on for kids, and they can't ride in the street. And people in wheelchairs can't get around because the trees that have grown and their roots have caused the sidewalk to break up in a lot of places. So that's part of the money that we got from the government for federal through the state, and are going through, and they hired all new people to come and they hired a contractor, and his job was to source supplies and teach. And they put a bunch of people to work on a payroll repairing all the city sidewalks. Pretty good. They put quite a big number of people to work on that, doing it.
Yeah.
They actually have a linear, not direct linear, but a linear mile of work at any given time that they're working on with people. It could be broken up in multiple sections in different areas, and that's not too bad. And they're making good wages. But it is physical labor.
Oh, yeah.
Hi there. I like the garden shot. And you got it framed so well.
Get out in the garden. Go on. I just shoot the cat out.
It's almost like a mural on your wall.
No, it's lots of back pain and and blood rushing to the head. That's what that is.
Amen.
Yeah, that
So
really.
are you getting any exceptional weather from
Yeah,
the climate change yet?
yeah, it's 26 there at the moment. Oh, roundabouts.
Oh,
It's nearly shorts weather.
that's about what we are here now.
Yeah. We're stealing it from you. If you you hear any tinkering, I'm just going around checking all of the bolts on the bed, on the lathe bed, make sure they're all done up tight and all that good stuff, you know.
A straight nut and bolt, or they got lock washers?
It's got a, I don't know what you'd call it. Is it like a spring washer or something where it's got where the washer just doesn't meet on the end?
Yeah,
And
lock washer, yeah.
Yeah.
And that bites into the nut on one side and then the metal on the other.
Spring washers. Good day, Dan. How are you?
How you going, Dan? Yeah, it's got them all the way around on the bed, Bob, on a Allen key top.
Uh-huh. I think it's so much nicer. When I got my Rees lathe years and years and years ago, they just had bolts in them that had a standard domed head, but I forget what they called them. They had a square under the head, and the holes were all punched in the lathe, so as they locked into it, that matched the square hole.
Yeah.
Coach bolts.
So it would hold
kind?
one nut there. So it would hold one piece, so you only had to turn the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Coach
Robo?
bolts. Coach bolts.
Oh. Yeah, that's what they had, and they had nuts on the other side that actually had grooves in them to lock into the metal.
Do you need any bags? I've only got a couple. Look, I've had to zip tie them in because they spring out.
Wow.
Makes a nice seat.
Yeah, I guess it would, sitting on the bag side.
And Dan said he's feeling good. Finally got his computer sorted out. Was using Linux Mint, but had to switch back to Windows 10. Linux kept freezing for some whatever reason.
I don't like Linux. That's terrible.
Funny, a few years ago, Linux was the system to have, but seems to have fallen out of favour lately.
Because there's millions of versions of them out there, and it's all open source, so everyone's got a different version.
Yeah, it's hard to do support if that's the case.
Yeah.
And it's literally whoever you bought the system from is the one that you have to get the support from, unless you're a Linux or Linux supporter.
Yeah.
Or techie. If you're a geek, they all have it just for that reason, because they can tweak their system with different variations, and they, in essence, have the key to the palace.
Yeah. Well,
they get a kick out of it, but Windows, it's different.
I had a computer till for my for our shop that we were running with our charity, and that operating system was Windows 10, but embedded. It was an embedded system. It was completely different to normal Windows.
Yes.
More of a business orientated Windows.
Yep. That way you can't tamper with it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
And Dan said that there's 10 million different distros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the different Linuxes. It's mind-boggling.
I was going through a box that I have with my computer stuff that I've been saving and pitching old stuff, and I got to get around to getting a CPU again, and because I got 11 hard drives full of pictures that I've either taken or been family pictures that I've uploaded to hard drives. And the other day, for my birthday, last month, I got a 5 terabyte drive I could put in my hip pocket, and I just couldn't believe it. I remember my first terabyte, it weighed 23 pounds.
Is that a solid state one, Bob?
Yep.
Yeah, they're good. They are. Start up nice and quick, don't they?
Well, I've got to get a system to put it in.
Yeah.
Because mine's too old.
It doesn't recognise all the terabytes.
Right, won't recognize the drive that big.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's only running Windows 10.
Yeah. No, I had problems with Windows 8. I bought a 5 terabyte drive, and when I built my computer, and it would only recognise 3 because Windows 8 didn't recognise any higher than that.
Right. You're showing your age.
Yeah. Shh! Don't tell anyone.
You're the same age as Robo. 21 in a few years. You don't have to say how many is a few.
Or how many 21s you've had.
No, you're just 21 in a few years.
Oh, I'll shut up now.
I'll never forget that because my mother was on jury duty once when I was a kid.
Done that before
And
too.
they thought she was a smart aleck because at the time they had just finished going through courts here in the country for you couldn't ask a woman their age.
Yep.
All he had to say is I'm over 21. And unless it was a law enforcement officer or that, but when went on jury duty and was being picked to be on a jury and got asked how old, it was 21 in a few years. And the whole courtroom broke out laughing. And the judge turned around because they said, you're not allowed, the attorney that was picking the people, he wouldn't take her, and the judge butted in. You can't do that under the new law. That's called discrimination. A woman does not have to give their age. But a man does.
That's not fair.
I thought that was hilarious, but that's the way our law was. It went under a Women's Rights Act, and it didn't include men for that clause. That got remedied within a year, but it was funny. I was probably 8th grade.
Yep. Bloody hot there.
So what's Saturday morning's lesson with your students, Robo?
Balls.
Oh.
I've just about covered all the spindle stuff now, so.
That brought back so many memories for me as a kid.
Oh, look out, you're in trouble now.
Who's there? Neil.
How you going, Neil?
Hey, going.
Right,
Why
Neil.
is anyone in trouble?
I just say that when someone's in the background waiting to come in, that's all.
This is Jay's garden party.
Yeah. Did you bring your plant? You have to bring a plant to enter.
Well, I
Oh.
planted all my plants.
Robbo just stole one of Julie's. Shh, don't tell her.
Oh, I didn't bring a plant, but I did bring my the new product, so I don't have to grow it. It comes in a tube, a little liquid.
There, you win.
Did you ring that other mob, Jay, to find out how much their glue was?
No, if Bunnings has got it for that price and it does the same thing, then
Yeah, but the other one could be $10 for 3. I doubt it, but you never know.
No, Parfix is the cheapest one on the market.
yeah, I don't mind that brand. I buy a lot of their glues and stuff. So.
Jeez,
Actually,
I
mate,
buy that.
It's actually made by Sally's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Jeez.
there you go. You learn something new every day, eh?
Yeah. I go through tons of the stuff. I glue up all my my molds with the Parfix, so
Oh Oh yeah. How long does it take to cure?
Basically overnight.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, I might need something a bit faster than that.
Well, depends on how thin it is.
I'd be careful about using silicon actually, if you're gluing the foam on, because some silicon relies on air drying or air to dry properly.
Yeah.
And foam is great at excluding air.
Yes.
Oh, it's what makes it a great insulation.
Mind you, that's what we use to glue on the foam in your truck, isn't it, Bravo?
I don't know, I can't remember, but I changed from using that. Like I said,
we used another glue to start with. We ended up with the silicon.
Yeah, because we normally use it's about $24 a tube.
The Sikaflex.
No, it's like Sikaflex, but it actually bonds aluminium and everything together.
I'll go find out the bloody name of it and tell me, and I'll buy it.
Well, that stuff you sent me a link for, and I sent you back which one.
Yeah.
That's made specifically for gluing polystyrene onto galvanised steel. So,
Yeah,
colour block.
that's the one you've got to look for.
All right.
I'd get a price on it. As long as you can, if you use the silicon and just long, straight, streaks of it,
Yeah.
the air will be able to get to it.
And also, I've got the ridges on each panel of the shed too, so it's got a little bit of air come down through there as well.
Yeah. You then got to decide what you're going to do on the other side of the phone.
Oh, I wasn't really going to do anything to start off with. Maybe not until my next loan, until I can really afford to get anything.
Because the problem is it's easily damaged.
Yeah. Oh, if it can wait till my next loan, then I'll be all right. Which is middle of March. So.
Yeah. The other thing, of course, is attaching shelves and whatever else you want to the walls. You're then screwing into the sheeting from the other side, if you like, through the foam.
Yep. I will put some ply up, but I don't know if it'll go everywhere. I might just have it on the sides to put so I can hang stuff. But
yeah, but then you probably want to actually bolt the ply on.
Yeah,
Washer and nut washer on the back.
You got these things here, Bob. These panels here.
Yeah.
These ones going across. They go all the way around the shed. So
on the outside?
No, on the inside. So I'll cut the foam to sit inside those bits so that I can bolt the ply to them.
Yeah.
Because there's that mid mount, and then there's a mount at the top and a mount at the bottom, all the way around.
Or if you wanted one at easy reach for you, you simply put a piece of wood on the inside and one on the outside and bolt through it. And that'll make it very sturdy to put some weight on.
Or you could just drill through a hole and then use a flat top wood screw coming down from the outside into the wood on the inside, as long as you've got a decent amount of ply, that is, though. So,
how you going, Cade?
Howdy,
Hey,
Cade.
Jay. Hey, Dr. Bob. Hey, Robo. Hey, Neil. How's everyone doing?
These pictures are getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
No, I'm gonna get up there to see everybody.
Yeah, not just chatting really at the moment.
Yeah, needed to put it up on a big screen TV.
Oh, yeah.
On my phone, you're about 10 mil by 10 mil. What's that? 3/4 of an inch square.
10 mil is 3/8, Neil, not
Yeah.
3/4.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right.
So you need to make the fine glass.
Yeah, but like a thumbnail. That's what they are.
Yep.
So how's the little one, Kate?
He's doing pretty good.
Sleeping all night now?
That's good.
Sometimes, not quite. I mean, we tried to eliminate one of the feedings because he'd eat at 9 and have a nap and get up at 1 and eat and then maybe like 5. But we tried to eliminate the 5 o'clock one and just go from 1 to maybe 6. And he's been doing pretty good, but he has his moments where he's fussy and he'll eat 2 ounces and sleep for 20 minutes, get up another 2 and sleep for 20 minutes and wake up another 2. And so we just kept him up
How old is
longer.
he now?
He's about 10 weeks now.
All right, yeah.
So
So he's getting a mind of his own. How to manipulate my parents.
yeah, for sure.
How's that song go? You got the world on a string?
Yeah, a little puppet.
But who's the puppet? Who?
Yes.
Not me.
Oh, you don't get up when he wants to cry in the morning
Yeah.
or the middle of the night? A diaper that you have to hold your breath because you don't want to suffocate near him?
Oh, I know they're getting quite rancid daily. Wait
That's
until
good.
he
His
eats all the
digestive system is starting to work.
food. Yeah, me too.
Hydrochloric acid, it's called. It's
Yeah,
odd.
wait until
You
they
know.
start on semi-solids.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Then it'll be really really
Yeah.
stinky. And it'll be all kinds of textures and
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, such a lovely subject to discuss.
And then of course it runs down the leg out of their nappies too.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
All
it
over the
doesn't
bed
have
and- Hello, Amber.
Hi.
I come to Growing because it's lunchtime.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
she's going to go inside and make it, but not take me just yet.
Yeah, he's got like 5 minutes.
yeah, that's about how long I've got too.
I'm going to say we all have that. Yeah. Must be
Yeah.
early for you, though, over there. That's an early lunch.
Normal for me.
Yeah.
Want to get up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning.
How's the shop coming along?
It's not too bad at the moment. Okay, to give you a quick spin around.
Noisily, that's how it's coming along.
There's my grinder stand that I'm stabilising a little bit.
That looks like it's too close to the wall there, Jay, that grinder.
That's
I
not
don't
tough.
No, you're not going to be able to get the swing on the handle to get the...
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll move that. That's cool. I'll move it out, no biggie. Eh? Got the lathe there. Got the shelf up there with the computer and stuff on it.
Oh, nice. Speaker, lap, or monitor, modem.
Just so it's out of the way, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And up there, it won't get covered in chips. It might get a little dusty, but at least it won't get buried in wood chips.
Yeah. Yeah, well that there used to be on the floor in the other shed, so you can imagine how many shavings that had around it and up on it.
Yeah.
Got my
So say Robbo's bringing over a decent lathe eventually, so even if he had a 4 metre high roof, he's still going to get covered in chips.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I've measured
he doesn't turn like I do.
I've measured out where that lathe's going to come up to there. See? Lathe height.
Oh, lathe height. Cool.
Yeah. So I'm prepared at least. I made sure this bit was high enough, and when I got my bench with all my crap on it there. Yeah, nothing much to see here. Move along. And I got carpet instead of just cement.
The only thing I see you're missing for a gentleman's hideout is a nice reclining chair.
I've got that. That cut doesn't fit in here as such.
The drapes to match the carpet.
That's it. And then I got these if I don't like the smell of the wood.
What's that?
Incense.
Oh, cool. Uh-oh, phone's dying.
Did it? Uh-oh.
Not yet. I'm at 5%, so I got about 5 minutes. But by then,
Okay.
the lunch will be ready. So
Kate's gonna do a Cade.
Right.
And you got to go for lunch anyway.
Oh yeah, no rush. She hasn't banged on the window yet.
I wonder where that charger went. Oh yeah, she took it upstairs with her. Jacking my charger.
What's that? Your charger's gone?
Yeah.
I mean, they're dirt cheap. You ought to have one everywhere you're sitting.
Yeah, I know. I have a whole bunch, but they disappear.
They accumulate, stop accumulating in the same room, don't
The
they?
charger monster comes and eats them.
Don't mention their name, they might be listening. Alright. Let's check that out, eh? Let's set up another camera and see what that's for.
Can't hear a word you're saying, Joe.
There we go. Damn charger. Got yelled at, so I gotta be quiet. Don't wake the kid up. Don't poke the sleeping bear.
And so who's got the blowfly loose?
What?
Buzz, buzz. What's the buzzing in the background?
Don't know.
Beehive. No.
That's Kate playing with his phone. I just looked up playing Kate.
We can't hear you, Joe.
I'm blaming Kate, alright? Is that cool? Just blaming Kate.
Good day, Chris.
Must be those budgies.
Oh.
Are you still on lockdown?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
We are.
Oh, okay.
We are.
the ones that don't know how to stay inside are.
At least another week and a half yet for us.
That's crappy.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Interesting that New South Wales is starting to come out of lockdown, but they've still got 1,400 cases a
Yeah.
day.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. 1,400 cases.
I think
Mind you,
she's
New South
bowing.
Wales
I
has
think
done
she's,
some most idiots.
I think she's bowing to a lot of pressure, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
How you going, Chris?
But that's why New South Wales is in so much pressure, because she does bow to other people.
That's right.
What kind of surprises me
Impressed.
is that the country in the world that's been the most successful, at least by records that they talk about here, and also ABC News Australia have heard it, the same thing, but you have more pride to do it, is not Australia. You know, it's your neighbor.
Yeah, New
She
Zealand.
locked the country down, won't let anybody in or out, and they haven't had cases in months.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, New Zealand, yeah.
Yep, it's like, this is my place. You can't come.
They got it bad now, though. They got it real bad now at the moment.
Oh, I hadn't heard that here on our news here.
Uh,
Why would
I-
it
I
there now?
hadn't heard it either. What you hear, Joe?
oh, Amber read it the other day that they've been hit with the strain over there, and it's going crazy apparently. Because they're a little bit unaware, you know, because they were locked down for so long and kept away from the world. But it's not going to work, is it, when shipping containers and boats are still coming in and planes?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but the virus itself can't live by itself. It's got to be in warm, in a human.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got humans still control the boats and the planes, so.
Well, on the 8th of September, they only had 18 cases, and the 7-day average has been 29.
Yeah.
So they're still doing better than we are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
per
it's better than
capita.
you.
Yeah,
Well,
we look at it,
Canada-
but I think they ought to give the figures as per capita.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the whole country, not just the little province.
Right, the percentage in the country, because that would make far more sense. Like New Zealand might be 3%. And
One thing
when you figure its population, that's still really good.
One thing that's going on here at the moment that's really shitting me off is the truck drivers driving through South Australia, not only stopping for petrol or whatever, and then finding out they've got COVID when they get through, when they've been passed through South Australia. It's like there's a sticker on some trucks and it says Australia stops. If we stop on the back of some trucks, well, if they continue this, they're going to stop Australia.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
in Queensland, they've introduced you've got to be tested every 7 days. You've got to be jabbed and everything for the truck drivers now. So,
Yep.
which they're
yeah,
pissed
it
off
went
about.
into effect today. All government employees here, that's military, but all federal government employees must have to continue working. Period.
That. I got my infamous knock.
Yep. So we'll catch you tomorrow night.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm off.
Thanks for
too.
coming in.
All right, see you
Catch
all
you
later.
later then. Cheers.
See you later. Thanks for coming in.
Night, everyone.
Yep, catch
Take
all
care.
you, Kate.
Bye.
Good night.
See you, Dad. Bye, Daddy. See you later, Chris, Dan, Effie, if you're in the background.